Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 42 of Modern Skyblock 3 Departed, a mod pack by Immersive Engineering. So if you saw the DERP notice, you know I didn't end up doing a time lapse because we were already way overboard, so there was no point in making the episode another 10 hours. And I'm really close to finishing, not actually edition, Immersive Engineering anyway. So I figured might as well just get it done. Get it done and over with. Oh, can I hit you from here? Oh, great. So, nope. Where else can I go to? Just want to kill these mobs. And I'm going to have to put torches everywhere, of course. Wow, why am I on fire? Leave me alone. Good thing nothing's powered, or else that would have been bad. So let's just go here. And did I forget to open the loot bag last episode? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm usually very consistent with that. Okay, so that being said, I really want to get Immersive Engineering finished today, and I just found something. When I was playing with the book, I tried clicking here, but I didn't really click in it. You have to really click in it, and there's nothing telling you you did. So now if I search for a distiller, I can find the distiller. And I can see that it's a machine, a multi-block that turns water into distilled water and salt. And I need the following. So I'm missing 2 light engineering, 1 redstone. I'm just hoping that I have those. Let's just go look if we do have those. 2 light engineering. Oh yes, so 2 light engineering, 1 redstone, and what else? Oh, steel scaffolding. So steel scaffolding, we're pretty much out, but I was kind of expecting that, so that's not much of a problem. Steel rod. Let's grab these 51 steel. Did I make my steel rod plate? No, I haven't made a steel rod plate, so I'm going to continue crafting that like that. Because if you do like this, it gives you 4... Oh, I think it's the equivalent recipe. I think that if you do it with the metal press, yeah, 1 gives you 2. So the only beauty is automation, but it's not like you're saving much of anything. So there's really no point. So let's do steel scaffolding, like so. And let's craft, you know what, I'm going to need them for other machines. I know that I'm going to go crazy on some more machine. I'm really loving that mod. And I really want to make all of the machine. So let's take the steel scaffolding and then let's craft the projector with the engineer's manual like so. And now I'm really not going to put it in a good place. I'm going to put it like right here. Like it just at this point, I know that I'm going to have to spend an episode doing cleanup. So I just want to be able to finish this quickly. So this and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next level. Give me that back. And then next level. Oh, I forgot the sheet metal. So that's not going to be a big problem. I need some sheet metal. I had 34 already on me. That's why it wasn't asking me, because it knew I already had enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another layer of that. 2, 3, 4. And what's here? The steel scaffolding. And voila! Haha! Perfect. So now, what? Okay, off. No, why isn't it? Okay, it's off now. Sorry, I was kind of confused as to why it wasn't zip here. And I've taken a look at everything that I was doing and I've been doing, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be my method of distributing power. I much prefer the Ender IO energy conduit, but we're not going to get to those soon, and these, when well arranged, can provide a lot of power, so it's not going to be a problem. Let me just find an LV wire connector, if I have any left. MV wire connector, sorry. So MV wire connector like so. Let's power this machine up right here. And is this far enough? Oh, I didn't shift click. You cannot attach this wire here. So it's probably too far. You cannot attach, come on. So now I'm going to need another post and another relay and another wire. So that's always the annoying part of this, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it because of how easy it is to attach thing and not having to put 20 of each kind of conduit on the way. Okay, like this, and now let's grab from here to here. Oh, it's LV wire, and I took MV connector, DERP, and this one's LV. So I grabbed the totally wrong thing. So I need an LV wire relay, and I need some LV connector, which I think I'm out. LV wire connector. How was that done again? It's 4 terracotta and a copper ingot. 3 copper ingot. So terracotta, I don't have any here. So let's go back here, and hopefully I have some terracotta. I thought I had some terracotta left. You know what? I'm going to need it for my HV wires anyway, so might as well just make more. And by the way, these machines, you can put this to do auto split on. So whenever you need to just split perfectly things, you just click that and it's going to distribute everything equally on the both sides. Okay, so 3 and 3, that's more than enough. Let's make my LV wire connector. Although I want to run away from LV, right now I just need to be able to do this and get it done. So let's just finish that quickly. 1, 2, 3. And LV wire connector like so. Perfect. And I'm going to replace the cable that I don't need. I'm going to remove this. So remove this one. And that's going to be an LV wire relay like so. So let's go up here. I might not even need that relay anymore. And I'm going to remove the MV wire connector. Because anyway, these machines don't take that much power. The reason why you want the better one... Oh, wait. MV wire relay, LV wire connector. The reason you want to use the better one is for the quantity of power that they can bring. The problem is when you want to go from one level of power to a higher level of power, you actually need to convert. But it's really easy to do. It's just that we have to craft the machine, and I'm going to explain that when I do my final setup. So from here to here, and from here to here. Et voila. Now I only need to fill this with water. I don't know how much water I'm going to need, but I'm going to say that it must not be that much. No, here. What? No. Okay. Just give me my water. Thank God I'm not using torches everywhere. So why can I transfer into this? Am I going to have to put a liquid input? I don't want to have to do that. Okay, whatever. Let's see. At Immersive, I've been wanting to play with this for a while now. I think that Immersive Engineering has a fluid pump. Yeah, right here. This fluid pump. I'm going to need 3 iron plate and an iron mechanical component. Hey, it's 9 minutes in and I already have lag. Are you joking? Hello. Wow. Okay, so that's sad. So I'm going to need 2 iron plate and a copper ingot. 2 iron plate and a copper ingot. Let's go back here. Do I have any iron on me? No. So I'm going to grab a couple of these. And copper. You know what? I don't want to waste any time. So let's go like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4. Give me my 4th one. So like this, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a copper ingot. That's the iron mechanical. And I need one. What was it again? Fluid pump. I need 3 iron plate now. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do those. Perfect. So that's 1, 2, 3. The iron mechanical component and the what's at the bottom again? Wow. And the 3 fluid pipe, which actually makes sense. Perfect. So I've been wanting to mess with this one, and if I remember correctly, this one needs a actually a what's it called? A lever to work. So let's just grab this and make a real lever, not a fake lever. And I'm going to need a water source. So I'm just going to make a very simple, quick setup because I don't want to waste too much time. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Like this. Perfect. Then like this. And I think it goes on top like so. I don't know if it goes in the water or on top. That's the thing I've not tried yet. So like this and like that. And now we need facing side, no connection. Yeah, I still need to power this. That shouldn't be a problem. I still have some LV relay. Am I going to be able to connect, or is it going to be too far? If it's going to be too far, this is going to be sad. LV wire connector like so. And jump like so. And let's bring it right here. Please say it connects. It's supposed to connect over 32. Yes, perfect. So this has power. And now let's go and put, I kind of forgot, like so. And voila. No. I said a voila. Wow. That did not want to place where I wanted it to be. Perfect. So this should be pushing water. No, it's not. So does it go in water? You know what? We have the book. Let's just ask the book. So fluid pump? No. Oh, right here. A fluid pump has 3 essential functions. They can be used to insert into pipe at high pressure to transfer fluid much faster, or they can pick up fluid from the world. Using your hammer on the base of the pump will switch the side between in and output. Oh. Okay, so let me remove these two and then use my hammer. Perfect. So that's an output, I believe. Oh, input? No. And output. Perfect. Never used this baby before. I wanted to try it. It's not pushing anything. Oh, on. Is it pushing water now? Yes, perfect. So I cannot use bucket, which is kind of weird because bucket works with every other machine, but I can do it this way. And now it's giving distilled water, and I'm hoping that at some point it's going to throw a salt out. Like I think it should throw a salt right here or right here. Unless it makes distilled water so fast and I never get any salt. So let me just check quickly. If I go in the book, does it talk about salt? So if I come back here, salt, no. So distiller, like so. Applying redstone to the control panel in the front. Yeah, okay. It needs energy to produce distilled water and salt. 1 bucket of water produces 500 millibucket of distilled water. Okay, but what about the salt? It doesn't say salt. And now it's full. So the problem is that now it won't be producing anything anymore. Unless I start taking distilled water out. Which now we have distilled water. Perfect. So that's one part of the quest completed. And the other part is supposed to be salt. Plug distilleries and make salt in the process. Well, it actually didn't make any salt for me. It did 24 bucket and didn't give me 1 salt. That is kind of annoying. Because now I have to empty it. If I don't empty it, I'm never going to get salt. Come on. I feel like I've been cheated. I should have been getting the salt. So there's one stupid way of doing it, which I'm not going to do, but I just wanted to show, is that I could void my distilled water like this and just continue on doing that until I actually end up with having one salt, or like that. But that's not a real solution. That is going to take forever. And it might be as stupid as I don't have an output chest. So what if I put an output chest right here? Just curious to see if that's going to solve it. Wait. I was expecting to get one salt every time. Honestly, that's what I was expecting. Because just like the other machine that we've made, it's been producing the bitumen, I think, fairly easily. So I was expecting kind of the same behavior right here. Now I'm just voiding and no, nothing. Why does it say 0%? What do I need to do to get salt? Do I need to put something else? Do I need to distill the distilled water a second time? Distilled water. That's a boiler. You put distilled water in a boiler to get steam. Yeah, so that's how we make power. That I know that. What I'm trying to get is how... There's also the solar tower for that. But I'm trying to get how we get the salt at immersive salt. It does say the distiller. You put water and you get distilled water and salt. But I'm not. Huh. I'm gonna just try one last thing. I'm getting a bit discouraged of that, but let's try one more thing. Do I have another chest? Yeah. What I'm hoping for right now, just so that you guys can follow my train of thought, is that it gets expelled by the other one right here. So I actually need a chest here also. And now let's try that again. And I don't know why I'm doing so many buckets. It's just, I'm not sure how many I need to do. The easiest would be to build another tank. The problem with that is that the tank won't void liquid. And it's only 256,000 bucket. And that's already 24 bucket. It goes so fast. No salt, no salt. Wow. This is some other kind of annoying thing. Oh, and I'm going to kill myself with my wire. I don't seem to be very lucky with my success of what I'm trying to do these days. It feels like everything's just a tad more problematic and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. Like, it's not as if I'm supposed to put something else in there. It just feels like it's not working because there's a bug with the game or something. So, since that's not working, I don't feel that I really have a choice. I have how many? 24 iron sheet metal. I think that was enough. I'm not 100% sure. I only have 3 treated wood fence, so I'm going to need some more. So let's try and just do this quickly. So let's make some more wood fence. So 4 like this. Let's put this like this. Let's make a lot of more treated wood fence. And one of them should be the water output, right? So let me grab this. I have no idea which one's the water output. Probably the book will say that. So, no. Distiller. Install the shown from central sheet metal. Applying a redstone signal. To the front of the panel can be inverted. This water can be inputted into the distiller via the hatch at the left that are marked with blue dots. The hatch with the orange dot at the right serve as a fluid output, and the other hatch at the back serve as an item output. Okay, so back is item output, and this one is liquid output. So let's break that, and let's make another one of these. Oh, not right here. Perfect. It's well aligned. 1, 1. Oh, it's a fence. I always forget you can't climb on top of fence. They're made like this so that animal can't jump. And if animal can't jump it, so can't you. Oh, nope, not you. Come on, give me my piece. Like this. And it feels, as the pack moves forward, it feels like it's getting more fun. It feels like I'm finally getting more of everything that I need to be able to progress. So it's making it more interesting to move forward because I feel that I'm getting closer and closer to more automation. That being said, I've been spending some time trying to figure out why, like, I find that I don't have much stuff automated, and I was trying to figure out what I was doing wrong and why I didn't have that much automation. And it turns out, like, I finally figured out that I'm kind of stuck in this wrong idea that I need to keep each section using only things from that mod. But I don't even do that consistently, which is the problem, because as you've seen, this time I took the water pump like this. Oh, come on. But in other places, when I wanted to be able to, and it's the beginning of the day. So when I've been wanting to do a setup, I would just use a, what's it called? I would just use the thing that gathers water. Wow, I'm searching for my words. Instead of using this one, I would make the other one from factory, basic factory, I think, and use that everywhere. So I'm like, if I'm using that from everywhere, what is my limitation then? Why am I limiting myself in what I'm doing with the other cases? And thinking about that made me approach everything in a whole different manner. Okay, so now this is producing a lot more distilled water. This is not about to be full soon, and there has to be a salt that's going to pop out of here, because if there's no salt popping out of there, I'm going to have a breakdown. But while we're waiting for that, we can at least work on finishing the next quest. So, lubricant. For the lubricant, oh, I thought this was detected. Did we not get a bucket of lubricant last time? Where is this? So this is gasoline. This is diesel, and this is oil. Huh. Hello? Oh, lubricant. Perfect. Oh, we didn't have enough. Now we have enough to make a bucket of lubricant. Perfect. So now let's search for lubrication. And there's a lubricant can, which is very easy to make. 2 iron plate, a red dye, and a bucket. So let's go get a red dye. Back here. Oh. Red dye. That flour. Like so. We're going to need 2 iron plate. 1, 2. Like so. And we're going to need another bucket. I'm going to make another bucket just because I don't want to waste my other bucket and I need it. So this is a lubricant can, which should get detected, please. Yes, and we need the automatic lubricator, like so, which is, oh, this is so easy. 3 glass and a fluid pipe. Let's grab 3 glass, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to show you how this works. So basically, lubricant makes machine work better. Well, not better, sorry, faster. So this is the automatic lubricator, but it doesn't go on every machine. It only goes on some specific machine. And when it can work on the machine, oh yeah, that's the oil. Oil, yeah, okay. So when it can work on a machine like this one, where does it go? Ah, it goes on the other side. Sorry, I didn't see the highlight because of the rain. Do you see the highlight here? You can see, and lag again. Oh, this is crazy. I'm really, really sad about this weird lag issue. But you see that the highlight of the machine. So if you put it down here, like so, it automatically, not in the right position, I'm guessing. Because it's supposed to have a special look. So if I go like this, yes, you see now it's connected. See? Now it's lubricating the machine. you do need to put some lubricant in it. And by the way, you can pick up lubricant with the lubricant can. See, and that lets you pick up any quantity, not just a bucket. So see, I can put the whole 1440 in here. But that will make the pump jack work faster. Now I think the pump jack's not working because I turned it off. But let me turn it back on. Oh, this maze of machinery is driving me nuts. And I'm sure it must be driving you nuts too. But do you see now how... it's not getting enough power. But you saw how fast it started. It started really fast because it was getting lubricated. So let's go back here and let's figure out. See, now it used how much of the lubricant? Not any. That's kind of surprising. I thought it would have burned some right at the beginning. And this is running out of water, but it's still making distilled water. And that is the completion of this quest. So let's claim this. And now all we're missing is the water, the salt. And I'm pretty sure I've done everything for the salt. So, finally. So it's really, really low drop rate, like crazy low drop rate. But this is done, which makes me super happy. So these are not ready yet. Hopefully they're going to get completed soon because they let you automate some other parts. Although I'm not sure I really want to automate these parts. But it means that if we go here, we now have... what should be unlocked from this? It's not unlocking embers because we didn't finish a true blacksmith, I'm guessing. Requires a true... Yeah, okay. That's one. So if I come here and I look at in order, I did heavy machinery. The next one is a true blacksmith. So I'm going to do the a true blacksmith, but I'm also going to do the bees. And I'm going to explain to you... Oh, I should get my trophy though. Better storage. Where are my trophies? That's kind of weird. Don't know why I'm not getting my trophy. Did it not complete? You know, I'm so afraid of clicking this here and reloading the quest book because you remember how I lost all my progression last time? I don't want that to happen again, so I'm kind of worried about that. But what I was trying to say is that if I come back here, there's something called chickens here. And chicken needs the beast to be completed. And once we get into... Oh, Telepathic Wizardry. No, please, I don't want this quest. I don't want to do that quest. Sorry, anyway. So, when I get to chicken, like, chicken is a game changer for resources. So, I really want to get to that as soon as possible. So, next episode, I'm going to get started in a true blacksmith and bees. And I'm going to start both because bee is kind of long. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started with bees first. And as we build some machine and we wait to gather whatever bees or wait for the bees to be bred or copied, or we wait for enough mutagen and stuff like that, we're going to go back to a true blacksmith and we're going to progress that quest line because that should go fairly quickly, and I feel like it's going to be like a relaxing in between. Let's see if I can stop the rain. No, it's still 1432. I can at least not stand in the rain, and while we're not standing in the rain, I can take a quick look at my quest reward. Let's come right here. Also, another thing that I'm going to do is I've been meaning to get some storage crate. I'm going to make some storage crate for every place where I work because the fact that I'm using the double chest and it's never enough space is getting really on my nerve. So let me put all of that right here. That should be enough space. You know what? Let's also put the can. This brain has no place to go. So let's throw these brain in here. And let's start opening loot chests. So first, something. I really don't understand what's going on with these things. A blacker lotus, which we're going to need. No, we won't need that. We went through this. This we can throw right in the garbage. Another magic bean. I should probably put those at some point. And a 32 dried brick, which is going to go with my tree setup back there. And an opium core. Okay, so bean, opium core, those two things, the black lotus. These items of clothing, though, we already have a full set, so we're just going to get rid of it. I also forgot to get rid of the dried bricks. So let's go get rid of this. And the rain's still not done. And like I was saying, see here, the fact that this is a double chest, it's not enough space, and I can't push everything in it that I don't want on my inventory all the time. So it would be much easier for me if I ended up having a crate for everywhere. Perfect. So let's see. Still can't sleep. So let's look at the quest. I said we were going to do these 2 quest line, but in the meantime it leaves us sometimes. And I've been doing some research, and I think it's actually time to take care of something. If we go back to some true magic, I'm not talking about the light gem. I'm not ready for that. But we didn't look at the gems enough. So at chaos, no, not at, so chaos rune. So the chaos rune, there are all these runes, okay? The capacity rune to increase the chaos capacity of a gem, the recharge rune, the flight rune. And I want flight. I think it's time, and I think I finally have enough gem. So to achieve flight, I'm going to need a chaos rune of flight, which means I'm going to need 4 enriched chaos essence, and I'm going to need some shiny plumes. And shiny plumes are made with feather around a shard of gem. So any kind of gem. I just need to make shards of them. Let's see if I have enough feather. 29. I don't think I have enough feather. So I need 3 of these, and so 8, 16, 24. I have barely enough. Is there any way to duplicate or make more of those? With Fluffy Puff. Do I have Fluffy Puff seed? Is it one of the seed that I've grown 10 and 10? Oh, that's a feather. Let's take it. So, not here. Fluffy. Not here. Yes, I have Fluffy Puff seed. Okay, so since I have enough feather, I'm not going to bother with that. But I have a solution if I need more feather. I'm going to have to grow that seed. So let's go back here and get 8, 16, 24. And now let's make some gems. And just going to find a color that I like. Yes, color does matter. So this blue one. So let's grab 9, 10 of those. You're going to see why in a moment. So first of all, we break this one into 9 shards with the feather around, and we go like this, and this is going to give us 3 plume, and we're going to use the iolite like this and get a iolite block. Now, iolite block, basically any gem can be made into a bubble with enriched chaos essence around. So I'm going to need 8 enriched chaos, and that's why I didn't do it before, because I wanted to count. I'm going to need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and those are normal. So I'm going to need 12 enriched, and the enriched needs 4 of those. So I'm going to need 12, 24, 48 chaos essence. Let's come in here, and hopefully I have 30 here, and yeah, I have more than enough. It's kind of, I've been waiting too long for this. I've been wanting flight forever, and I was so enthused by the other things that I've been doing that I kind of ended up forgetting that by now I had everything that I needed to be able to move this forward. Gonna grab a stack of gold, and what else do I need? Some redstone, stack of redstone, stack of glowstone. I think I need the stack of glowstone because of the enrich. So I need to make these 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now I need to make these. That's going to be 9. What am I running out of? 9, 18. Oh, what? Okay, so the 9, at least I can do this. So the 8 around this is giving me my chaos iolite. But now I still need 3 of those. So that's 4, 8, 12. I guess I don't know how to count. I'm just going to grab another 12. No, another, yeah, 12. 4, 8, 12. Like so. And let's go right here and make the rest. Like so. And now the chaos rune. like so. And here's how it works. You take a bubble, you take a chaos rune, and you put them together, and this now has flight. Now, the next step is I'm going to need some power. So I'm going to grab some of these because as you've seen, this stopped working because this ran out of power. But I'm just going to fill this quickly with some charcoal. And now you're going to see that it's sending power to me. It's actually sending power to my flight gem. And I now have 10,000 chaos essence. 15. Next shot is going to bring me to 20. 20. So now I can show you how this works. Shift right click, it's on, and I now have creative flight. I can fly. So this is actually a total game changer. No more scaffolding, no more building, and all I had to do, oh by the way, when it's on but you're not flying, it's not going down. So you don't have to worry about that. So at some point I could keep it on all the time. And I could keep it on, I think that, let me check again. See, there's 20 slot. I've used 10, which means that I can put 4 recharge on it, which means that when you're not flying, when you're not using it, it would recharge the content of my thing that would use 4, so I would be at 14, and I can increase the capacity 4 times, but like these are still, oh wow, these are still really expensive though. See, like a chaos core and stuff like that. I think that for the time being, my best bet is going to be to build another burner chaos pylon, just so that this accrues energy faster. But I am really, really happy about this. And the fact that you can just fly anywhere, like I want to go see my mob farm, here you go. Creative flight is just this amazing thing that I've been missing so much. And I wish that I'd done it before, and that oh! See how easy it is to escape the skeleton? And also when you fly, you go much faster, as you've seen. I can go much faster flying than I can walking. So it's easier to catch to a skeleton. It's easier to catch to any bad guys. Oh, another skeleton. I don't want to die. I forgot to light up the whole place, and I forgot... Where's my food? I ended up putting my food somewhere. So easy solution. Where are my small arts? Where are my small hearts? This is kind of annoying. I thought I had a crazy amount of small hearts. I was just going to take one and eat it. I wonder if it's not something that was removed from the pack. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing. Don't know how it happened, but I guess there's no more small hearts. And maybe one of you guys is watching this and going mad, saying, it's right there. Why are you not watching correctly? Or you know exactly why it's gone and what I'm doing wrong. So, where's my... Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I'm too happy with my flight. I don't care. So, let's just do this. If I don't hit him, that's not going to solve my problem. Wow. This is one mean skeleton. And let's go back here, and I'm going to grab some... I'm going to grab a couple of applesauce. Just so that I can heal, because I don't know where my other applesauces are. Well, this is a derpy episode. Sorry, guys. I was not expecting to have such mob problem. Wow. Okay. That's done. That was... And that's another mob. So I'm going to have to light up the place or put another mega torch back there. You know what? That's probably what I'm going to do. Let me just take a look at this right here. And I'm out of mega torch. So it's not going to be my solution. I'm not going to be putting mega torch for now. But now it's night, which means I can get rid of the rain and stop the mobs from spawning. But perfect. That's a lot of rambling. But I finished my Immersive Engineering quest, and I was able to get flight. which I think is an incredible achievement, and I actually only lagged twice. No, I say that now like a third time, really. And I'm close to a 40-minute episode, which is where I want to keep these things. So I'm probably going to just call it quit here. And I'm going to go in a big time lapse this time, because now I have time to actually go in a time lapse. And my big time lapse is really going to be to rearrange this island. I'm actually going to extend the island, and I'm just going to reset that up nicely. As I've just told you guys, one of the things that I want to do is I want to move this machine and that machine in between 2 tank into this to make biodiesel, and then I want to put this big monstrosity in a way that it fills these 3 in a row, and I want to have the oil before, so I want to do this to oil so that oil can be pushed in the distillation tower so that we can get lubricant and everything. And I want to make sure to get more power. Okay, so let me just show you one quick thing about power. I'm going to look at the probe. This is the last thing I want to keep you. I want to show you before we leave. Is it probe at Immersive? I never remember the name, but when I see the gizmo, I recognize it usually. So let me just take a quick look here. This, the voltmeter. So we need a compass, a copper ingot, and compasses like this. Perfect. So let's go. Oh, I love my flight. This is such a game changer. It's amazing. So let's go back here and let's make a, where is it? This, let's make a compass like so. And now let's make the voltmeter like so. And then I can show you what I mean. So with the voltmeter, you can look at somewhere and see this has stored 256 flux, redstone flux. And that's all it can send. Like these wire connector can only input or output 256. But the cables themselves, if I remember correctly, let me go to cable. Oh, there's no tooltip on the cable. So let me look here. If I go to back and wire, redstone, basic wiring. If I come to the wires, pretty sure there's a way. Yes. So there are 2 important values to know about wiring. Each connector has an input value. So the connectors are 256, 124, or 4096, and each wire has a maximum transfer rate of 2048. So even though this can only output 256, the cable can have way more than that. So what I can end up doing, if I come here and I use some more LV wire connector and 2 more LV wire like so, right now I'm extracting 256 per tick. But if I do this and that, I can right click and bring it here, and right click and bring it here. So now, even though this right here has only 256 stored, and this has only, so these are relays. Relays don't store anything. I can't show it to you. I completely forgot that I can't show it to you. What I wanted to show you is that actually now in this bourne, in this connector, there's not only 256, there's 3 times 256, which means that we can now send this power everywhere much faster. The other thing that the probe can do, if I remember, is you can shift right click this. Wow. And then you can shift right click where it's being extracted, and see it says that because of that cable, we're losing 2.8% of the power. The better wires let you waste less power. So if we were using HV wire, we would be wasting a lot less power. And the last thing I wanted to show you is that, as you've seen, we can't go from one type of wire to another. Like, we're kind of screwed. But that's what those transformers are for. So this is an AF transformer. And as you can see on this side, it has a HV, the most highest level, and a alternating flux special one that used the alternating flux wire. So if I remember correctly, the alternating flux can carry, I think it's like 200,000 power. So basically, if we have a big power generation somewhere, we basically use these kind of connector to bring the power long distance, because there's almost no loss on those. And once you've brought it over to those, you put an AF transformer and you transform the AF into the MV. And if I look at the other transformers, so if I come here and I look at the other transformers, you can actually transform. There's an HV transformer, which so now I'm in like heaven. So I need to finish my episode right now. But it lets you transform from the highest level to the mid-level, and then there's another one to go to the mid-level to the lower level. I don't know that I'm ever going to transform to the lower level, because if I look at HV wire, the HV wire, oh, God. I gotta finish my explanation quickly. So the HV wire, it carries so much power, and the reason you might not want to use it is because how much more expensive they are, but they're basically 2 steel wire and 2 aluminum wire. So I'm not going to bother with all of the other level. I'm just going to be doing HV wires for everything, and I'm only going to use these connector to be able to go from my main power generation room to wherever I want to go. So that's what I want to do in my time lapse. I want to clean up my island, and I want to set up my power generation so that we finally have power and I can use cable to bring it everywhere I want. So that's the plan for now. Yeah, so I'm going to end the episode. The moment the lag stops, I'm just going to go into flight, and I'm going to end the episode not flying, because when you reload, you actually fall. But as you can see, I got all of Immersive Engineering done. We got Creative Flight, and I'm really excited about where this is going next. I'm really excited about putting more automation down and making sure that we have real automation. I've got a lot of plans ahead, and I'm going to show you all of the nice automation we can do when we stop being dumb and we use every mods that we have unlocked till now. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!